fans. So, word on the street is Crawford versus Spence, November 12th or November 19th. Very close. Very close to being finished. And guys, I am praying to the boxing gods that this is true. That this is very true. I really hope in this because boxing needs this. These two fighters need this. They both need each other for this. There is like literally no better time for this fight to be made. You got two fights already with Spence versus Ugas, and then you got Crawford versus Porter, both of them finishing the fights and coming off impressive victories, looking great, still undefeated, both of them being undefeated. Guys, come on. This cannot get any bigger. We've waited long enough. Unfortunately, these guys don't have that name of a Canelo or a Floyd Mayweather or a Manny Pacquiao, but eventually they will. And right now, we don't now need to wait for this to be like, oh, bigger money making fight, because it's not gonna be. Unfortunately, we would like to see, because I know Spence was lined up to face Manny Pacquiao until he had that unfortunate accident. And then I know there was always talks about Crawford versus Manny Pacquiao. And I always felt like these guys needed that. I always felt like Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao needed to face these two guys just so we can literally get the next level, the next generation a chance to give them, these two guys, a name so we can continue with this pay-per-view star status like Mayweather had, like a Canelo has, like a Manny Pacquiao has. Because not only were these great fighters, but they also had that superstar status. And the only reason why these guys had that superstar status was because they faced other superstars. Like Mayweather faced Oscar De La Hoya, who was the biggest superstar at that time. Manny Pacquiao faced Oscar De La Hoya, who was, again, the biggest superstar at that time. Canelo faced Floyd Mayweather. Canelo was definitely making his name and was becoming a star, but facing Mayweather helped him to get to that next level. Even in defeat, didn't matter. It got him to that next level. And that's what I feel Spence and Crawford need. They're stars, but they're not big stars. So again, we cannot wait for them to be that big star, because right now they are the stars of boxing, and there really is no other big star. Maybe if Canelo was a smaller, then it might be different, but nonetheless, this fight needs to happen. These guys cannot call each other pound for pound. These guys cannot call each other the best unless they fight each other. And I'm telling you guys, these guys are so evenly matched. We just do not know who can win this. I honestly do not know. I'm kind of favoring Spence just a little bit, but that's just a little. This is a very, I want to say, 55-45 fight. This is barely that. Like, someone just has that much more, but I'm not sure who. I'm not sure who has just that much more over the other. But I would say a little bit more Spence, because I think Spence has just a little bit more notable victories than Crawford does, and has had more time in the welterweight division than Crawford had. That's just my personal opinion. My own personal opinion. But is this fight going to be made? I strongly feel like it does, because I strongly feel like these managers, these promoters know that if these guys fight anybody else, they're not going to get anything, really. They can go against the Keith Thurmans. They could go against, move up in weight and face the Charlos. Nobody really is going to care. The only thing we care about, and the only thing we're going to continue talking about over and over and over again, is Spence and Crawford. And that goes for both of them. Both of them cannot let this slide. Both of them cannot let money get in the way. This has to be a 50-50 money split, because both of them ain't super big names where they say, oh, well, I get the more draw. No. Both of you guys do not carry a big enough draw to say that. Both of them are literally that equal level. It's a 50-50 winner take all when it comes, and then winner gets a bigger piece of the pie in the second fight, and maybe even the third fight. This could be another Marquez Pacquiao where we could get 4 fights out of these guys. And that's what I'm saying. We can do this. We can really do this, and we can have this fun that we've been missing in boxing. We've been missing these great rivalries that we don't get, like we used to get back in the early days, like we got with Muhammad Ali and Frazier, like we got with Hearns and Leonard, like we got with Gaddy and Ward, like we got with Pacquiao and Marquez. That's what we need. That's what boxing needs, is these great rivalries, because we just look forward to them so much. And I really hope this fight gets made. Let me know what you guys think. Is it going to get made? Like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.